Good afternoon, dear students. It's Atajonova Malohat again with you. Dear students, today at our lesson we will talk about one of the most interesting and most important means of mass media, which is called television. So, without any doubt, I can say that many people cannot imagine their life without television because most of them prefer to stay in front of TV and watch their favorite TV programs and favorite movies, and also watching and listening their favorite musical programs. So that is why, in such kind of cases, they prefer to stay in front of TV in their leisure time. So that is why today we will talk about the inventions of TV. Invention of TV, exactly to say the history of invention of television. And at the time we will talk about the greatest inventors and inventions. John LOGIE BAIRD invented television. Wonderful inventions have been made in science and technology recently. These advances are changing the lifestyle of millions of people all over the world. By the end of the 20th century, lots of inventions have been appeared. Some of them have become so commonplace that it's difficult to imagine them things to make our life more comfortable. Almost every day, a new technique or product appears in the world. But we always need something more useful, more effective, more comfortable. Invention that shook the world. In 1976, Alexander Graham Bell, an American engineer, invented telephone. In 1895, the Lumiere brothers, August and Louis, patented their cinematography and opened their world's first cinema in Paris. In 1903, Wilbur and Orville Wright built the first airplane. In 1908, U.S. automobile manufacturer Henry Ford created the world's first car assembly line. In 1957, Sergei Korolev from Russia designed the first artificial satellite. In 1981, Bill Gates from US created Microsoft DC. The invention that swept the world and changed leisure habits for countless millions was pioneered by Scottish-born electrical engineer John LOGIE BAIRD. It had been realized for some time that light could be converted into electrical impulses, making it possible to transmit such impulses over a distance and then reconvert them into light. Timeline of TV history. Different experiments by various people in the field of electricity and the radio led to the development of basic technologies and ideas that laid the foundation for the inventions of television. From the experiments of Nipkow and Rosing, two types of television systems came into existence: mechanical television and electronic television. The experiments of Swinton in 1907 with the cathode ray tube for electronic television held great potential but were not converted into reality. Finally, in 1927, Philo Taylor Farnsworth was able to invent a working model of electronic television that was based on Swinton's ideas. Mechanical television history. In 1923, an American inventor called Charles Jenkins used the disc idea of Nipkow to invent the first ever practical mechanical television system. By 1931, his Radiovisor Model 100 was being sold in a complete kit as a mechanical television. John LOGIE BAIRD. John LOGIE BAIRD was born in 1888. His father was a graduate in arts and divinity of Glasgow University and had moved to Ellensburg, a little town on the first of Clyde, to become a minister in a small parish church. The boy respected his father and adorned his mother. John LOGIE BAIRD pioneered early television with the mechanical scanning system he developed from 1923 to the late 1930s. He is remembered today as an inventor with considerable insight who was in many ways ahead of his time. Among his pioneering ideas was early versions of color television. The video disc, large screen television, stereo television, televised sports, and pay television by closed circuit. John LOGIE BAIRD is remembered as the inventor of mechanical television, radar, and fiber optics. Successfully tested in a laboratory in late 1925 and unveiled with much fanfare in London in early 1926. Mechanical television technology was quickly usurped by electronic television, the basis of modern video technology. BAIRD was the first inventor to use a Nipkow disc successfully, creating the first television pictures in his laboratory in October 1925. By the end of 1940, BAIRD had designed a high-definition color television receiver, and in the following year, he produced stereoscopic color. His systems of producing color was by means of rotating color filters. He was determined to achieve a fully electronic color television receiver, and he did. On 16th August 1944, he demonstrated the television picture of his favorite tailor's dummy. BAIRD died in his sleep on the 14th June 1946, before he could complete his work. There was not any place in Westminster Abbey for his genius. No lavish praise from the BBC, no honors from his country. He was buried in the little churchyard in Ellensburg, the place of his birth. It goes without saying that television plays a very important part in people's lives. It is a wonderful source of information and one of the best ways to spend free time and not to feel bored. Television viewing is by far the most popular leisure pastime. Television is a reflection of the modern world. It gives you an opportunity to travel all over the world, to see different countries and people, learn about their customs and traditions. Television keeps you informed about the rest of the world. As for me, I prefer watching different programs. That is why my favorite TV program is Oydun Hayat, Clear Life in English, which is about healthcare. The program is now hosted by Rixatullah Abdullahi and Rayhanu Lisanova, but I think it is the perfect way to be in the know of everything. I find this program clever and informative. In short, television does have its good points. Many of the programs that broadcast are educational and can help with the schoolwork. Also, they are beneficial for the teachers of any kind of educational establishments. Dear students, thank you for your attention. That is the end of our today's lesson, and goodbye.